Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This week we will be reviewing Untouched Wealth FX software, and we'll be specifically reviewing the Nas100 software that was sold to me in early of last year. This system I bought for 650 Rand on special. Now, one thing about Untouched Wealth is that the software and courses and robots seem to be on special a lot of the time. A lot of the robots and indicators are on special all of the time. So to me this says that they are trying to make money by promoting the scarcity of the indicator, because if you see ones off from 3000 Rand to 1500, and then from 1500 to 1000, you think that is a deal. But I'm sure if you waited a bit more, you'd be able to get it at the same price I did. I didn't get this one specifically, but the initial software was around this price range, and on special it came down to 650. So if they try and sell you the systems at full price, do wait a bit and see if you can get it at a better price later, because this dropped within one day from 1500 to 1000 Rand. So patience will be key when you deal with him. Anyway, moving on to the software. The software, which we can see over here, tells you the high and low in a specific range. It does move, just be careful of that. It will give you your buy level and your sell level. So for this system, this is your entry points. It tells you where to buy and sell. So for a beginner trader, something that tells you exactly where to enter, that's very good. But you can't be using it on its own. I do think that this will be better in your trading plan. The seller also said this. They said that they normally analyze on a 1 hour time frame, and then they move down to the 5-minute time frame for entries. And I've taken this to heart and developed my own way of going about it. So what I normally do is I chart from the top of a series of bars to the bottom with my Fibonacci indicator. So as you can see, this is for this range of bars, and I would choose this as a place to place my Fibonacci because I have seen a change in the trend. I would only place my Fibonacci after I see this. If I can zoom in, this indicates to me a change in the trend, meaning that this will not go higher, or should not go higher based on my analysis. Obviously the market can go higher if it wishes to, because we do not control the market. So this indicated a change in structure because this was a higher low from that, and this was a higher high from these highs over here. This proceeded to make a lower low and a lower high, retesting this low. That indicated a change in structure to me, so I would expect the price to keep going in that direction, meaning I can put my Fibonacci down, because we are treating these as resistances and support lines. That's why we are going to place lines at these areas. Okay, so these are our support and resistance lines that we'll be using to analyze this drop after it showed me it would probably go back down. And this occurs at the 5 o'clock bar. So after 5 o'clock is where our entries will be made, or yes, after 5 o'clock is when our entries will be made. So we analyzed it on the 1 hour. Now we would like to move to a lower time frame, 5 minutes, for the 25th of February from 5 o'clock. I already have it set up here. We have all the same points as we did on the 1 hour time frame. And I've already gone to our first trade. So we'll take a trade here because it's rejecting both our Fibonacci level and it's crossed our buy level. So we'll buy on the next bar. My take profit is 1,500 pips because I do not like to be in the market of Nasdaq for a long time. Your take profit might be the next level. That is up to you to decide. So if we want to go to another trade, we need to move this along. Okay, so this is our levels indicating that we could probably buy this. So if we had bought, does this satisfy 1,500? Yes, it goes up to 2,000. So even though it looks quite small, the wick does get us our take profit, so we can move on. We'd be out of this trade already. This wick would have hit our stop loss, so it's good that our trade has ended already. Okay, now if we see a pattern like this and it has already broken our Fibonacci level after agreeing with the Nasdaq software, we would set a entry on this price, meaning that we'd be in the trade from this point after this bar broke our Fibonacci level. So we'd be in the trade and we would get our 1,500 profit. Now we're just waiting for one last trade to confirm. Okay, this is the same like the other trade. We would be in this trade because it has rejected from both our software and from our Fibonacci level. Let's see if it pays off. Do we get our 1,500 target? Yes, we do. And we had very low drawdown of around 200 to 491. So our risk reward would be around 3 or 3.5. So as you can see, if you have done the analysis beforehand, trading becomes a bit easier, and filtering out the bad signals from the good signals also becomes easier. So if I was to demonstrate what a beginner might be doing with the software, I would take away my analysis and then I would just be looking at this chart straight like this. The buy level has moved. Oh, we touched our buy level, meaning I have to buy right now. Nope, it goes in the opposite direction. Stop loss is taken out. The buy level keeps moving. We have just crossed it again and we back down. We are out of the trade. Okay, buy level and we in the trade. Wow. So we got 2 false ones and 1 right. Keep moving. Okay, it's up and we got 2, that's correct. Keep moving. Touches. And we can keep this process going on and on and on and on, because we'll always have losers, we'll have winners, we'll have losers the whole time. But what will happen is that your losers will eventually be a lot more than what your winners are, meaning that you will lose your money faster than what you make it back. So even if you get a good trade every once in a while, the bad trades will be a lot bigger. So yes, the software on its own, I would say it's correct enough of the time for it to not be discredited by itself in a way, because it does change its buy levels, but that doesn't discredit the work that was put into it. So to me personally, I would rate it a 7 out of 10, just because the system works when you analyze it on your own. That 3 out of 10 that is still left over, that is because beginners will not be able to use this software to make quick money. They will sell at every point and buy at every point and eventually just run out. So if we could sort that out with the analysis, it would be better. But right now, all it's telling us is to buy and sell at certain levels, and that is a very dangerous trading strategy, especially with NAS. So the cons of the system is that the buy and sell points are risky if they are not analyzed. The pros of the system, it's very simple and easy for beginners to understand, provided that they do their own analysis first. What I did find to be a bit inconsistent about the system was this section over here, where it tells you only trade sells, only trade buys. This section does change a bit too much for my liking, so I hardly ever look at it, because right now it's saying trade sells, but if I click a few bars that go bullish, it immediately changes. Look to buy, only trade sells. Look to buy, your buy is already gone. So I don't really use this side. I stick to analyzing and then entering when it fits my system. So like right here, this is a evening star pattern, and it has crossed our buy level, so you would enter over here and then take profit at 1,500 pips. If you know what you're doing, it becomes easier to see when to enter the market. That will be all from me for now. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope it has given you a bit of insight into the system.